And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean till the end of time with new headset in tow. Let's see how this one does. Last one lasted a year and a half. Let's see if this one lasts the same amount of time. I hope so. Anyways, last time we did a few personal interactions, and I went to one of my favourite leveling up spots. I have done my leveling up. Fate and Nell are level 35. Everyone else is level 30. Yes, even Roger. I won't be using him anymore. I just wanted to get him up to that point so there'd be a bit of symmetry, and I can at least show you some of his skills. I did learn some skills actually. Well, I did go up a few levels, so of course I should have. Nell has learnt Thunder Flare for her symbology. It creates a big lightning vortex on the field, and anything caught in it will take damage over time. I believe it's about 3 times as much as Lightning Blast in total. It's pretty decent. Cliff doesn't learn symbology, so no point there. Roger doesn't. Adre, on the other hand, yeah, he's learnt a few things. Acid Rain reduces the enemy defense. He places a area of acid rain on the field. It rains down and it reduces the enemy's defense while they're inside of it. And I believe it persists for a little bit after his exits as well. Not the best skill in my opinion, and because most enemies you should be able to defeat without it. Ifrit summons Ifrit to attack the enemy. It basically spins around at him and then slams the ground in front. Protection improves the defense of one party member. Power Up improves the attack. He's also learnt Thunder Flare. Cure Condition, so he can now cure poison, paralysis and petrification when needed. And Deep Freeze, which is a area of effect ice attack. He lays it on the ground. Anything inside that area of effect, which is actually quite large, has the potential to freeze enemies and also does damage. Think of it as a much improved version of Ice Needles without the spray. I believe Ice Needles does do more damage, but Deep Freeze has a better chance of freezing enemies. And if I can actually press the right button, Maria has also learned Power Up and also Reflection. Cuts damage from enemy symbols, which is magic, in half. So magic defense up. Not too bad. That's not all that they learnt though. There was quite a bit of other stuff. Fate has learnt Lightning Blade. If you think it's the same as Blazing Sword and Ice Blade, you'll be absolutely correct. One issue with it though is I believe it's much more costly. Yeah, Blazing Sword is 30, Ice Blade is 35, Lightning Blade is 45 and costs 6 CP. In my own opinion, this is the worst of the 3. Mostly because there's a lot of enemies that are actually strong against air, and you won't be making use of it as much as you did Blazing Sword in the start of the game if you used it, and Ice Blade if you're going to use it again. Use that again. Sidekick, probably the best option at this point in the game. Status, he's got 243 SP. Yeah, I think I'm going to save up for everyone's to get everyone's HP max. And tactical, nothing learnt there. Nell. She's already got Whirlwind, as we've seen before, but she has learnt a couple of other things. Flying Guillotine. This one I actually might be using, so I'll be able to show you it. She throws her large dagger, and it spins around in place. It creates a big purple sort of spinning disc on the battlefield. Anything that it touches takes heavy HP and MP damage. However, it is very limited in its time on the ground, on the field. It will come back to Nell very quickly, so you do need to be careful. But it is quite a good skill. I believe she's also learnt critical HP, but I'm not too certain there. Level 10, which is the max on HP, so she's got a heck of a lot of HP. And I think I'll save up for her MP next. Tactical skills, she has learnt something new on the tactical, which I will be showing. And it's about time that she got it. Cliff. Electric Fists. I believe we've already seen that one. Have we? Yeah, Electric Fist we've seen. Fist Fury. I believe this one might be the one. Continuous punches, so he gets it up close, punches for quite a while, and then does 2 massive punch attacks. Probably one of his better skills, but it does lock him in place on the field. So you do need to be careful while using that. I think having critical hit and aerial assault. Oh, actually, Fist of Fury can go there. Does a bit better than aerial assault, in my opinion. Actually, you can have MP instead of HP because you don't need the HP too much. But I will need to start working on it soon. Roger. He has learnt quite a bit, but then again he's gone up 24 levels. He's got charge, aerial, critical hit, MP damage, landmines. This is a lot like Whirlwind. He sets it up, then he walks around, he drops some landmines, and anything that goes near them, they blow up and they cause damage. The thing is getting the enemies to walk into them. Whirling Heat, he gets a whip out of his utility belt, I guess you could call it, and spins the enemy around in place. It has the chance to confuse them, and it also locks them in place on the field, so you can get a good few hits in on them. Fiery Fury, a 3-person move performed alone. He basically does 3 different attacks, one after the other. Quite decent damage, actually. Piercing Claw. This one is a continuous attack. It does multiple instances of damage, but it is slow to actually happen, so it does take a while to sort out. Flying Torpedo, a lot like Fiery Tackle. He dives in head first and hits them with the point of his helmet. So it's his gap closer skill, and he's got no guard and other things there. MP, HP, that'll do. And he also has Berserk, if you really worried. Adray. Critical hits done, and I believe he's got charge, aerial, HP damage. Titan Fist. He punches the ground, and out of another portal comes a massive fist and strikes the enemy. Chaos Tide. It's his gap closer, same as Fiery Tackle and flying torpedo. And I believe that's it. He's mostly a magic user, but only a few of his magics can actually get onto the battle skills. Yeah, that should do. 7 and 4. And Maria. Charge, aerial, critical hit, aiming device, the things we already knew, and also magnetic field. She aims her gun at the ground, and around her will create a magnetic field. Anything inside will be slowed and will take damage over time, and I believe it also has the chance to paralyze. So it is quite a good skill if you're getting in close to the enemy. Like I said when I first got her, she does have a lot of good close range options, so she's not completely set on being on the backfield. And she also has critical hit MP. Up her HP a bit and her MP, that should do. And she's also got Berserk. I believe that is actually everything that everyone's learnt. I also went to Eriglyph and picked up Nell's Osprey Dagger from there. She's the only one I bought the weapon for, and it's an increase of 100 attack power, so it's well worth it. Right, let's heal up, because now that I've got quite a bit of HP for this level, this area, it's going to be helpful. Cliff, and go with Adre. What I'll be doing, and with my characters at the moment, is Fate and Nell will be swapping out on level up, so they'll be going up one after the other. And Cliff, Adre and Maria will be doing the same in their group of 2. So Fate and Nell should always be higher level, while these two will still be getting close but not too far, but will fall behind a bit. I'll catch them up later when I actually get to probably my favourite levelling spot. And Roger will be just sitting there on the sidelines. He's done his job, he's got to level 30, I've shown you what skills we got to that point. I probably won't be using him again. So, Aquatic Ruins of Surferio. We are finally going down there after that big bunch of everything. Anyways, let's go down. You might remember I did come in here before. I showed you one enemy. They should be a lot easier now. You can 100% this area, but don't press your head up and face up against the walls in these areas, these are the initial areas. There is a big reason for that. Anyways, I believe I've already shown these, but let's go again. Bestials. 16,500 health. Yep, that's dead. I could MP damage them, but sidekick is so much quicker. Yeah, this is deep freeze. There's a bit of frozen ground on the and it has a chance of freezing them. I believe it does damage over time, but I'm not too certain on that part. And these things. Intellectuals. These usually come with at least one bestial, but they do sometimes come in groups of 2. Less health, but a lot more MP, and do a lot of damage. And oh, they died really quick. They do a lot of magic attacks, and can do a lot of damage through that. But yeah, that was deep freeze in action, freezing the enemy. Very helpful. He's not the only one that gets it. I believe Nell gets it eventually as well, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. Anyways, these are old enemies. Axe beaks. We saw them on the way to Surferio. I believe they haven't even changed at all. It might help if I actually do some damage as well. Yeah, the power up I have, which is using there, doubles your damage output. It's actually quite impressive how much damage you can get out once you 300% a sidekick. Yeah, 2,700 for one hit. Pretty decent. Anyways, I believe up here there will be some harpies, which again are the same ones as the ones in Surferio. I believe they do these things do have a bit more health than the ones there, but I'm not 100% certain. Okay. And I believe the I need to heal Cliff.
Where's my strength when I need it? Healing!
And yeah, I knew that wouldn't go off as soon as I saw that I was on 9%. And yeah, that was their spin attack. I need to get them away from the enemy there. Okay, let's pick up. I did get a... Yeah, so I have got 20 sages. That's important. And... there we go. Now, die. That was difficult. Bit more difficult than I was expecting. Anyways, on to the next area. I believe in here will be some more bestials. Yep. And of course, the return of these things. I believe these haven't changed either at all. Puppet golems. Yeah, they haven't changed. And one more. Come on, hit the thing. Really? Oh dear. Anyways, over here, there's a chest. Eldritch Firestone, which I believe is an item that causes fire damage to the enemy. Combat items... Oh, we've already got one. HP damage to enemies, large area. Anyways, I'm going to clear out the rest of this room, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Just a couple of groups more, and yeah. I do believe I want to go this way. I'm not even sure if there's actually anything this way. There might be a chest though. Okay. Are you a bestial or something new?
Let us test you.
Bestial, bestial, intellectual. Yeah.
Know your enemy before you strike the first blow.
Yep, that's them out. Deep freeze is amazing against them. So, I'm guessing so will ice needles be as well once I get Nell back in the party. Yeah. Ah, 2 enemies here. Yep, that's that out as well. Nothing too special. However, this is what I was dreading in this area. You might notice there's a couple of gems on the ground. You stand on it, it starts a puzzle. You can only move these blocks along the lines that they are depicted. So the white one can only go along the white line, the red one can only go along the red. This can be annoying, especially later on when there's a lot of different places to go. I believe I want to go to the right first. So move that one and then this one. Okay, the first ones aren't too hard. Later on they get a lot more complicated. Symbol of courage, not too bad. And only that one enemy over there. The room just there is when I start working on the 100%. Again, there is a reason why I don't try to do it as quickly as possible. Mostly because of an item we get at the end. It is a lot better in some ways than the honey that we get. However, there is a very big downside to it. And I don't know why I've been talking through this combat. Yeah, there's a big downside to the item we get when we 100% this place. But we'll get to that when I pick it up. I believe this place is also quite a pain to 100% if you don't go into every little nook and cranny. Yeah, we can't actually leave through this gate until we have gone through the puzzle. Same for this gate over here, we can only go the way we came in or the way out. Which way do I want to go next? I think I want to go straight forward. So we move these two. And I don't want to move that red one. So I want to go this one and this one. And back to pressing my face against the wall. Now that I can do it. Oh look! 4 chameleons. Nothing different here, I do believe.
Wait, I'll go easy on
Chameleons. Yeah, nothing new. Oh, license and invent. Ah, let's have a look.
Hey there! Preparedness now saves grief later.
Curry rice. 20 rating. I believe that's a food item, so it's not the best thing to pick up. Cloak. I believe this is one of the items that Adre can wear, being just a cloak, so I might want to pick one of those up. Cold Sorber, another food item made by Mayo. Bubbly Potion, there may be some risk involved, rating 1, it's not going to be useful. And a Water Gem. I actually don't remember what that one does. I might add water to attacks, but I'm not 100% sure there. Anyways, let's heal up. I'll use Adre, I think, since he has a bit more MP than Fate does. And oh, okay, don't remember that place. This is a place where I get easily lost because there's a lot of different ways and quite a few of them end up in the same area. So you'll have to excuse me if I get a bit turned around. Bestials. And a chest. Oh. Let's take out the enemies first and I'll go for the chest afterwards. Okay, they're dead, so let's go and get our reward from the chest. Blackberries. Okay. I won't get the reward from the chest because I don't need it. Get all that I can there, and next time we will go that way because we've come from the other way. We'll go in the way we haven't gone yet. So until next time, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.